So it's been a long time since I was really excited about a technology and wanted to learn it purely for its own sake and not either to get a job or for something to do with work. And so I wanted to talk about that today. Of course, you've seen the title and you know that technology is Solidity, which is the programming language that you use to write smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain. So today I want to talk about why Solidity, and I've got 3 reasons that I've decided to learn Solidity. And those are interest, belief, and arbitrage. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first of all, interest. I am kind of inherently interested in this technology, and it's been a long time since that has been the case, frankly. When you're a software engineer, there's a lot of things that you feel like you should learn, but my experience has been that there's a smaller pool of things that I think are just really awesome and want to learn for the sake of learning them. Part of the reason I'm really interested in learning Solidity is the application of this technology. So smart contracts kind of open up this whole world of things that you could do. They open up decentralized finance and NFTs and all the other things that we're hearing about lately. Basically, my understanding is if there's an app out there currently, there is a decentralized version of that waiting to be made. That's very exciting, and I think we're really just scratching the surface when it comes to novel applications for this technology. That to me is very interesting, very exciting, very absorbing, not like some of the things I feel like I should learn, like Docker, for example. This is really opening up a whole new world as I see it. That's interest. Let's talk about belief. So I believe in this technology. It seems likely that a majority of our life will have something to do with being decentralized, kind of like how a majority of our lives, including our shopping and our social interactions and our content consumption, are now mediated by the internet. I think the third wave of this, what people call Web3, I think the next wave of this is going to be decentralized, and it seems that we're trending in that direction. And so if we're heading in that direction, I feel like it makes sense to learn this technology and get good at it in order to be able to meet what's likely a coming wave of demand for people that know how to build in it and all of the new opportunities that they're going to be to build decentralized apps. My sister was asking me about this a few weeks ago, and basically my take was this is going to be like the next internet, and I truly believe that. Because it seems like there's a coming wave and going to be an increase in demand in the future, that brings us to our third point, which is arbitrage. So Nat Eliason has this great blog post where he breaks down kind of his learning path as it pertains to Solidity, and he has this line in there where he basically says, if you know how to do full stack JavaScript, that's great, that's kind of commoditized, but there's very, very few people who know how to build in Solidity. And so there's something of an arbitrage opportunity right now where there's much more demand than there is supply. And so for people like me that are kind of interested in running our own business, maybe freelancing, all that kind of thing, there's an opportunity to get good at it, get a lot of exposure, and probably charge higher rates than I would charge for something like a full stack JavaScript project, because there are tons of people that know how to do that. On top of that, coming from my background in full stack JavaScript, it's fairly seamless. There's a lot of NPM packages that are already out there that make moving from JavaScript to Solidity a whole lot easier. And there's also libraries out there that help you connect your smart contracts to React apps, for example. All of this combines together to form a really big opportunity, in my opinion. So those are my 3 reasons for learning Solidity. I'm very early in this journey, but I'd love to know if you have learning resources or strategies, anything that might help me along. Please feel free to leave a comment, and I'll share my experience with you. So I look forward to making more videos that will update as I go along. Maybe I'll land some freelance work or build some apps. Who knows, but I will update on the channel and I'm looking forward to it. If you've hung around this far, you'd probably like the rest of my channel, which focuses on code, personal finance, and self-improvement. So consider subscribing. Regardless, thanks for watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.